My belief is that we should be centering the voices and experiences of the most marginalized people and communities at all times. So when I think about what fat liberation looks like to me, it looks like centering the voices and the experiences of those who live in and who maneuver through spaces and institutions in a fat body. It looks like making accessible spaces and having conversations that are aware of the fact that people have different bodies and that they are interacting with space and people and institutions and communities in a different way. Fat liberation looks like fully embracing those differences and having those conversations instead of shying away from them. To learn more about fat liberation and the campaign for size freedom that Dove is supporting, visit dove.com/size freedom. Tap in, join the campaign, support the campaign. This is important and we should all be talking.
Hey guys, thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me that I know that you appreciate the work that I do and you find value in it. And for me to continue to do that work, I do need your help. So I'm asking you to check out my website, The Orlando Patriot, where you can purchase items that's going to support me and help me to do the things that I'm doing here on this channel. So I thank you very much for that. There's new items in the shop, mugs, phone cases, t-shirts, and so on. So check out the merchandise. And again, thank you for your support. Fat liberation. I am connecting to my inner fatness. Though I am not what you would consider fat, I am about 100 and maybe about 145, maybe 50 pounds these days. I'm not really sure, but I still need to connect to my inner fatness because am I medium size? I'm a medium sized person who needs to be living in a fat body. I want to be fat. You know, when I was younger, I always was very thin. I was like 0, always wore size 0. And then it was like a size 2. And it was like, oh my God, I'm getting fat. But literally now that fat is, accepted, I want to be fatter. I want to be, what's the fattest you can go? 1,000 pounds? Then I'd have to sleep in a triple king bed or something, to really let me relax and let me be loose, to be so seriously fat. I mean, I want to be fat. I want to be fat. I want to be ginormous. I want to be gigantic. I want to be oversized. I want to be plus size. I want to be 10 tons. I want to eat until I'm 1 billion pounds. Then I'll be happy. Then I will be the me that is moving through space and time as I see myself as a huge person. Being small the way I am now, I don't like this body. I don't like being this size. I don't like fitting in nice, pretty dresses. I don't like fitting in these pretty dresses anymore. I want to be so big that I have nothing that fits me, that I can just walk around in the nude because there's nothing that fits my body that's 1,000 pounds, right? Like there's no clothes. I mean, I'm going to be walking around with sheets. We're going to just tie sheets around me so I can be in the world. But then again, I mean, friends, I'm literally trying to make jokes here about this whole nonsense, but I just don't know what else to do. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous what they're telling people and girls. So Dove is making this, hold on, I gotta turn on my fan. I'm hot under these lights. Oh, hell, hold on. Whew, help me, Jesus. The fire rises, friends. The fire rises. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So, and I got to do my hair. I know y'all see that. For you all who's not into hair on here, I know this don't concern you. But yeah, it's time for me to redo my hair. And I have to because I'm going to a big function next weekend, this coming weekend, and it's got to get done. So at some point I got to stop everything and get my due done. So Dove is decided that they want to promote fatness. They want to promote obesity. They want to promote unhealthy eating habits. They want to promote fatness, which is very, very sad and very, very wrong. People who are fat, I mean, some of them have health issues that causes it. I don't know. I'm not fat, and I've never been fat, so I don't know the struggles of a fat person. Damn this. I'm hot. Hold on. Oh, look, I put my fan up here and it doesn't even show up here. It just, whoo, help me get through this, Jesus. So Dove wants to promote fatness, which really does not help the black community, which a whole bunch of black people is obese. And with obesity comes disease, comes health problems, comes diabetes, comes heart issues, come high blood pressure, comes so much. But they tell you, if you eat yourself into fatness, if you don't try to make yourself as healthy as you can, then you're going against the fat movement. Friends, this whole thinking is so upside down to me. I just don't understand it, right? So these people are out here promoting fatness and saying it's good for you, right? Again, aside from all of the health issues that you get with this. You know, fat people can't walk from here to there without having to sit down and breathe and try to breathe and catch their breath because they're too fat. Because all of the weight is literally holding them down and holding them back, right? But they say that's okay. That's just a little side effect from your fatness, for your fat positivity. So I want to understand how this whole thing moves. So this girl is saying, or the fat people are saying, maybe is there a skinny one of them in the fat body? So the smaller version of them that's living in the fat body, do they not want to bring that person out by dieting, exercising, eating properly? You know, because there's a smaller me in here and there's a fatter me in here. All depends on which way I want to go. If I want to become fat, then I will sit there and I will eat like a pig. I will eat buckets of ice cream. I will eat everything burger every day, every night. I will take down the bottle of syrup, drink it as if it's juice. I will just be imploding food into me. And then I go big, and then I become, I become this big, huge person. Excuse me as I around the space. It's insanity. So the real conversation I want to have right now is how they want you to see that good is bad and bad is good. So with this conversation with obesity, they're telling you being obese is good, eating what you want is good, loving you wherever you are is good. Even if that means you got diabetes, it's good to have diabetes. that means high blood pressure. It's good to have high blood pressure. And that means it's good to not be able to walk and move in the space. It's good that normal sizes don't fit you. People have to make 4Xs and 5Xs and 10Xs to cover you up. And pretty much, again, they're just going to throw sheets over you. And then the sheets have to be sewn together. 2 sheets, 4 sheets to be sewn together just to wrap you up. Isn't that embarrassing? I would find that to be embarrassing. I'm just saying. Like this pretty dress I have on today. So if I was fat, I probably couldn't fit this. So I'd have to get somebody to say, I need you to find this fabric and try to make me a dress for a 10X out of this. And if you don't find it, then you're a fatphobic. Then you fatphobic. Then you hate fats. Because you can't find this to make me a fat dress. I mean, it's insanity. But what I wanted to talk about is the fatphobic thing, and then I'd like to talk about the transphobic thing, because they say men are living in girls' bodies, and women are living in boys' bodies. It's a switcheroo. So when they tell you I'm a boy living in a girl's body, and then, so let's figure it out. I'm a boy living in a girl's body. So then the girl needs to become a boy. That means the girl now has to cut off her parts, her breasts and everything. Okay, let's talk about that. So you're a transgender male living in a woman's body. So they tell you have to cut off your parts in order to make your body happy, in order for you to be happy with your body. But the fat folks say we're happy in our bodies no matter what it is. We fat and we like being fat. And they're going to embrace being that. And then there's the transphobic, the transgenders who are living in a different body, and now they're having surgeries to change their body so they can mimic the body that they see them moving in space and time and so on. So they say, go on and cut off your body parts, because so you can visually see you in the body that you've seen in your head. We want to make what you see in your head become what you see in the mirror. And a lot of times it don't work. People go out here and cut off their body parts, and then the maintenance of that hair surgery becomes quite the problem, quite difficult. I hear some of the men who cut off their parts and put, I guess, like some sort of vagina in there. But your body knows that you're a male that has a penis. So therefore, no matter what surgery you do, that male organ that's still in there still wants to grow, because it knows that this is what it is, and it's pushing this out. So those people that have these surgeries to remove their penis and put something in there are having issues, because their body is constantly telling them what you just put in there doesn't work, because I'm a stick, see, and I got to keep growing out. And the surgery that you did to remove the stick is revolting, because your body knows it has a stick. If that makes any sense, somebody. It knows that it has a stick, so whatever flatness you do isn't going to work. So those people that has surgery is constantly fighting their body, because now they've got to continuously try to keep the stick from moving out, from coming out of the flatness that they put in there, or the fake vagina that they put in there. Of course, the body knows what it is. And what you think in your head Well, that's called a mental disorder. It's called a mental disorder. You're not seeing that in your head. You're seeing it in your head, but your body, the physical form, it knows what it is. So friends, we really need to work on the mentals. I keep saying this in every video because it's the mentals that needs help. We need to go into the mental wards so that the mental doctors can have a look at our mental situation. We don't need the physical doctor to say, oh, we need to cut off your parts and stick a Band-Aid in there so you can feel like you're a woman, or, or feel like you're a male, for those who have implemented. So the men who has the penises and put the fake vagina in, their experience is that the vagina, the penis keeps coming through. It's saying, I got to get out, right? It's growing it out. So I wonder what happens to the ones who has put a penis in. Obviously, I mean, I don't know how it all works. If it really does connect where you can literally pee out of the fake penis that they put in there, can you pee out of that? I don't know. I only have a vagina. I don't know how that works. I only know how my vagina works. I don't know when you add a penis to it, how that goes. So I would assume that they have issues too. I don't know if they've figured out how to stop the period from coming. Again, very illiterate on these topics because I'm a woman. All I know is women bleed and I bleed. And so when that happens, like, how does the new fake penis work? Like, is the blood dripping out of the fake little tip, the little tippy where the men pee? Does the blood come through there? Or there's no blood at all? I don't know. I'm just trying to understand. I'm just saying I'm so ignorant to all this. I just know that men have penises and women have vaginas, and they both have their functions. And when you try to crisscross those functions, I don't know what happens. I don't know how it works. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to be more understanding about our mental health friends who believe in their minds that they have something down here that's crisscrossy. I mean, 10 years ago, 15, 20, whatever years ago, these conversations would be like, what you talking about, Willis? We don't know nothing about these things. What are you talking about? That you would be able to do these things. And what's really, really terrifying is that they tell you it's good for you. Cutting off your body part is good for you. Cutting it off is good for you. Eating yourself into 1,000 pounds is good for you. It's good for you to be fat. It's good for you to be fat. It's good for you to be fat. Really? In church today, the pastor said, Pastor Dan Fisher, Pastor said, tell me the truth. I don't care what the consequences are. I don't care what it looks like. Give me the truth. Don't lie to me about nothing. If it's a health issue, I want to know the truth. If I got stains in my teeth, I want to know the truth. If I'm carrying toilet tissue paper under my feet, under my shoe, and I don't realize I'm dragging toilet paper, tell me the truth. Don't let me walk around with toilet paper hanging off my shoe. Tell me the truth. Don't let me talk to you with green broccoli in my teeth. Tell me the truth. Tell me if I got lipstick on my teeth. Tell me the truth. Tell me. if I smell funny, tell me, friend, tell me. Hey, you may want to go handle that because you smell funny. Hey, you want a breath mint because you smell funny. Tell me the truth. However that goes, as little or as big as it could be. Tell me the truth. Being fat causes health problems to your body. That's the truth. Being fat is not beautiful. That's the truth. You're not a woman born in a man's body. You have your own body. You're in the body that you were born with. You're in the body that you're supposed to be with. You're not a transgender anything. It's a mental problem. It's a mental problem. It's a mental problem. You have problems in your mentals. You have problems in your mind. You have problems in your thoughts. And if I said to you, friend, look, I think I was born in the wrong body. They say, Amania, my God, you got a great body, girl. Look at you. You're beautiful. Girl, you're beautiful. Look at you. Look at you wearing these lovely dresses. They fit you all. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. But I said, no, man, I think I'm a dude. They say, where in the world did you hear that? I said, well, I'm hearing all this stuff about transgenders. I think I might be a dude stuck in this body. And so I want to cut off my breast and I want to implement a fake penis. I would want that friend to say, you know what? Amania has flown the cuckoo's nest and we need to get her to a mental doctor as soon as possible. That's what I need them to say to me and say, we need to get her to the mental doctor so the doctor can help her figure out what is going on in her mind that's making her think that she is some sort of man stuck in her body. I don't want them to say, oh, Amania, yeah, you're beautiful. Yeah, but okay, you're right. We're going to have to take you to the doctor so they could cut off your lovely breast, so they could do all kinds of surgeries, give you all kinds of hormones so you can start to transform into a man that you're visualizing that you are. And again, how do you see that from the outside? If it's something that's happening in my own head, how do you out there, the doctors or so on and so forth, see what's going on? So when we go to do surgery, you'll know exactly what I'm seeing because you're going to have to do some surgeries to my face to remove my feminine features. Are you not? I mean, I don't know. They've got to do something. It's insanity that people who say they love you can look at you and hear you come to them and say, I think I'm a man stuck in my body. I'm going to need you to tell me the truth. And the truth is, you're insane if you think that you're a man stuck in a woman's body or a woman stuck in a man's body. Our first step, friends, our first stop is the psych ward. That's our first stop, the psych ward. And so this fat phobia of them seeing themselves in this way and that they're embracing the fatness, there's a smaller, thinner, healthier you inside of that. A smaller, thinner, healthier you inside of that. And with Dove doing all of this, I would have to say that Dove is making money off your backs, off your triple backs, off your quadruple backs. Dove is making money off your double back, your triple back, your quadruple back. Okay? Because Dove is in the business of selling soap. And so it wants you, the fat girl or the fat man, God, I can't imagine men using the Dove soap, but hey, this is where we are in the society. They want to sell more soap. So, as fat as you are, you're going to go through the Dove soap even more. That means you're going to be buying and buying and buying more soap for Dove. Why? Because you're so fat, you're so large, you're so ginormous, you're so humongous. It takes so much more soap to work up a lather to wash your fat ass. Right? Dove is using your fatness to sell soap. I'm sad to tell you, friend. Dove is using your fatness to sell their soap. And the fatter you are, the more soap you use, and the more Dove supports you. Because the skinny people, we don't have a little, our soap can go on for a whole year. We can go through a whole bar of soap in 6 months. Or maybe a year. I don't know, because I don't use Dove. And I don't use that. So I don't know how long a bar of soap would last. But with the fat folks, you know, they're going to buy, they're going to use up more soap. And same thing when you turn the conversation to the transgenders. Those immoral doctors. They're happy to cut off your body parts because the more clients they have to cut off body parts, they're in business. They're making money off you cutting off your body parts. The doctors, hello transgender friends, the doctors are making more money when you walk in their door and say, I think I'm a man stuck in a woman's body. They say, come on down, friend. We got a solution for that. It's called the snippet. And we've got lots of jugs. And so the pharmaceuticals are happy, friends, because now the pharmaceuticals are selling you their drugs to transform your body. If you didn't have beard, we've got a drug to make you grow beards. We've got a drug to make you grow beards. And you're going to have, if you want to look like a man, we got a drug for that to help you grow beards. We're going to grow your beard. It's a marketing thing. And who's winning? Dove is winning. Because now you're going to be buying a whole bunch of Dove soap so you can support the movement of the fatness. Who's winning? The pharmaceutical companies, so they can sell you drugs so you can grow beards and so you can transform your body. Who's winning? The doctors. When you walk in and say, Doc, I think I'm stuck in a man's body, and he says, come on down. We got scissors and all kinds of tools to get rid of the parts that you don't want. Come on down. And who's losing? You, the fat person. You, the confused mental patient. And you, the mentally insane who needs help. It's true. It is true. And that's my thoughts on the conversation. I'm going to just put this out there. Thank you all for watching, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. I will see you in another impromptu rant. That's what this was, an impromptu rant from me, Amania, the conservative poet. I'll see you next time.